Welcome to Your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 864. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing a book but you need some help getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 20 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they can even turn a quote-unquote non-author into a published one. Those three things, my three pillars here on the show, are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. "We want to be just wonky enough to be interesting, but not so wonky that our life is unbearable or painful." Robin Ince. And once again, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday Facts Day, as we do here on most Fridays. I offer up a fact about something relevant to authors or books or writing, and then discuss a way to apply it to your writing. So here is today's Friday fact, or actually a whole bunch of Friday facts here. And I think you're going to figure out pretty quickly what all these facts have in common. The first one is, Edith Sitwell, reportedly liked to lie in an open coffin before she began her day's writing. The next one, John Steinbeck used 300 pencils to write East of Eden and was known to use up to 60 pencils in a day. Poet Amy Lowell once bought a stash of 10,000 cigars, claiming she needed them to help her write. When Dr. Seuss was stuck writing his books, he would go to a secret closet filled with hundreds of hats and wear them till the words came. And finally, Truman Capote would often write while lying on his back with a glass of sherry in one hand and a pencil in the other. So are these eccentricities or superstitions, or are these actual necessary writing rituals? Maybe a combination of all of the above. I also think of how my father, who was a sports writer who covered the Red Sox and a bunch of other New England sports teams, he used to mention some of the more interesting rituals and superstitions that the Red Sox players had. So seems to be a thing with professional athletes and maybe artists as well. I personally consider rituals generally harmless, except maybe Amy Lowell's 10,000 cigars, assuming like she smoked them all. And I'm not actually sure how to lay on my back with a beverage in one hand while writing with the other, like Truman Capote. At the very least, that seems like really harmful to the floor, especially if you're laying on a carpet. I consider eccentricities and rituals harmless unless they get in the way of actual writing. So while in the past I've mentioned writing cave rituals, keep in mind that the goal of such things is to create a line of mental demarcation from your regular, chaotic, reactive life and get that focus needed to create something from nothing, to write. So if the rituals get out of hand, if you get lost in them to the point where maybe you forget the whole point was to actually write your book, well then maybe put down the cigars, put down the glass of sherry, put away the 300 pencils, maybe cut down on the crazy hats, get out of the open coffin, and get to work. That book is not going to write itself. And as always, I'll put the link to the article with, there's a bunch of other really interesting facts similar to the ones that I read today. I'll put that in the show notes. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And I would love it to see you in my Inc. Authors group on Facebook. Come by, say hello. Let us know how we can support your writing goals. Inc. Authors on Facebook. Until tomorrow, happy writing.